På kjøkkenet spanderes av bil og mekaniske på Vigra. Car wash på Digernes og i Ulsteinvik. Eurospar Moa, butikken med utvalget og de beste råvarene.
I dag har vi fått med oss Andrew, sushikokk fra sushi på Blindheim. Han skal vise oss hvordan man lager makiruller av forskjellige varianter. I dag så har jeg fått med meg en veldig dyktig sushikokk. Han er faktisk sertifikat som viser at han er en av de dyktigste i Europa. Og han driver ut på Blindheim-senteret. Sushi.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Exactly.
Andrew, welcome to us.
Yeah.
Andrew, han er fra Polen, så vi skal ta det litt på engelsk og litt på norsk. I just wondering, what made you become a sushi chef?
Actually, to be honest, I think a lot of the kids in the 90s were crazy about the Japanese culture, all of this manga stuff, you know, so I was always satisfied with it, and I was curious how it will be. So then I got the opportunity when I finished my school to start working in a sushi restaurant, and that's how this adventure started. And it was almost 18 years ago. 18 years. So actually I was one of the first sushi chefs working in a sushi restaurant in Poland. So yes, it's been a long time ago, and I'm still doing it, and I'm still loving it.
So you're gonna show us a little bit different stuff from the menu, right? Some rolls and some tempura, and just tell us quickly what you're gonna make for us.
Okay, today I would like to make for you some basic kind of a sushi. It will be Philadelphia Maki with the cremus and salmon, also sesame flour. Also, I would like to make the most popular sushi roll in our restaurant, which is golden tempura. Yeah. It's frittered scampi with avocado and with lax potopen, chili mayonnaise, also hjemme lage teriyaki sauce.
I tasted this on, was it Friday you made it for me?
Yeah.
It was really good.
You like it?
I like it. Really good.
A favorite. We can start from the small preparation, and I would like to show you how to cut the cucumber in the Japanese way. Yeah. We will need to use the usuda knife. This is a traditional...
And the knives are important for a sushi chef, right?
Actually, you know, cutting is the one of the cooking technique in Japanese tradition. Yeah. So it's very important to have a very sharp and good quality knife, because thanks to this, you can keep all of the taste in the vegetables you are cutting. Yep. Also about the fish, if you cannot use like a blunt knife, because the structure of the meat will be broken and the taste will not be the same. Yeah. So it's very important to use especially kinds of the knife. This one, it's called usuda, and this knife, it's used for the vegetables. Okay. Yes. So now I'm going to show you how to cut a surumaki, which is ogurk.
Ogurk, yeah.
Yes. Cut it especially for sushi. Yeah. So you need to make like belts like that.
And a cucumber, that's often used in sushi, right?
It's used a lot of it, yes. In Japanese, it's named kyuri, and it's very, very popular in Japanese cuisine. It's giving this fresh taste and very nice aroma, so it's very, very nice and very popular. Actually, you can find it in a lot of rolls in the sushi. So
I don't think I've seen cucumber been cut like this before.
Yes, this is this Japanese technique. Yes. Yeah. And now we're gonna cut it in this
Strimlar.
Hosokuri. This kind of a cutting style. It's called the hosokuri, which is similar to the French julienne.
Yeah, julienne. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And as you can see, thanks to this and thanks to the sharp knife, you can have a nice, thin pieces of our cucumber.
Yeah.
Yes, which we will use into the rolls.
Okay.
We're gonna make. So we can start with
Tempura.
heating up some tempura.
Okay.
Here we have a tempura wheat meal,
Yep.
which is a mix of the different kinds of flours. It's like wheat meal flour. Also, there is some maize nut, yes, and also some salt. Yes, and that would be all, I think.
Yeah.
So we need to mix it with the cold water. Yes, so we can use the sink.
Yep.
Do you have a gaffel?
Yes, we have a gaffel here.
Oh. We can use a gaffel or we can use this whips.
Yeah.
And I think it will be easier with this. The most important thing is that the water must be ice cold.
Okay.
So during the frying, there will be we're gonna have a nice and crispy color of our scampi.
Okay. So this is tempura is very popular, right? And
Yes, actually,
The
tempura
most
and
popular.
lax, it's the most popular combination here in all over Europe.
okay.
So this is the most familiar taste.
Yeah.
Now we can see we have a consistency like a yogurt or something.
Yeah, a thick
Yes.
consistency. Yeah.
So okay, so we have it here. Maybe I will just
Okay.
put it in here.
Yeah.
And also I would like to show you how to prepare the scampi for frying.
Okay.
We need to have this black tiger scampis. Yes.
That's not
With-
local then.
Yes.
That's not local, is
Actually,
it?
this is the only product which not local.
Yeah.
Yes, so I couldn't get some. I will just use this one.
Yeah.
That one is heavy because I don't want to dirt the desk
Yeah.
with this scampi. So we need to just take out the shells. You need to cut it here, clean it, take out the guts
Yeah.
if we have it. We can just clean it a little bit. And what is important, on the back, on the belly side,
Yeah.
we need to cut the muscles. So then we will be able to squeeze our scampi and do not break in it. So we can do like this. And then very delicate, just squeezing it. And you can even hear how the muscles are. Yes. And that's how we have a straight scampi. And now if we're gonna fry it, it will not turn into. So
Yeah.
that's the trick.
Because we want it to be
Yes, it will be
straight.
the long one, and then we're gonna use it for the roll.
Now we're gonna make the tempura, right?
Yes, now we're gonna make the
I think we have a
tempura scampi.
hot
Yes.
oil here now.
Yes, we have a hot oil right now. Need to be a little bit careful because it can.
Yeah.
So, we have our scampi. Squeeze it, yes, and cleaned, as you can see, and then we can just put it into the butter. And after that, put it into the tempura butter. After that, into the panko mel,
Okay.
and on the frying.
Nice.
See, do not make a lot of mess. It's very easy to.
It's very easy to make this. I mean,
It's very easy to make
Yeah.
a mess with it.
Yeah, I
actually.
hope so.
I hope so. Because when the pastry will go out, it's getting dry, and
Yep.
then you need to clean it for a long time. Now, as you can see, we have this
Okay.
scampi. It's on a pan now. Steke. So we have some.
So just a few minutes then on the pan.
I think like a 1 or 2 minutes on one side, because that's not a lot of meat inside. So and the scampi don't need to be cooked too long,
No,
because then it's
no.
becoming dry and not so nice.
Yeah.
So it's actually better to just open it off like this and like that, and this.
How is the quality of the fish in Japan compared to
And it's off, yes?
yeah compared to Norwegian fish? Is it
But actually in Japan they are crazy about the tuna.
Yeah.
They're eating a lot of tuna,
Yeah.
and they also love the eel. Like
eel.
oil,
Yeah.
yes, like oil. I'm surprised it's not possible. It's not popular in all,
Yeah, should be.
but it's we have a very nice taste.
Maybe you
and
should try to
Actually,
have it on your menu.
we have it actually.
You have it? Ah.
We have it in. I have it in a restaurant, but I don't have it yet in the menu.
Ah.
So, but it's very nice. It's a anago eel, and it's grilled, and then it's cooked in a teriyaki sweet sauce.
Ah.
So you have a
That's
a
good.
lot of umami in it. So yeah. Okay, our scampi it's done now. As you can see, it's crispy, nice, and gold. The most important is gold because we're gonna make like a golden tempura roll,
Okay.
which is gold inside
Yeah.
and gold outside.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna use some lux. So it's ready.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And now we're gonna make golden tempura maki, one of our most best seller.
Yep.
So we're gonna use nori.
Ah.
So this is a special box for a nori.
That's what's in the in your box.
Yes, it wasn't a box. And nori, it's a seaweed. Yes.
A tongue
And-
on Norwegian.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's dried and then it's roasted. Yes. And to see a good quality of nori, you just put it on the light, and if you see it's green, that you know it's a good quality. If it's black, it's not a good quality. It's a Chinese quality.
Okay.
But now we're talking about the Japanese good quality ingredients and the best fishes in the world, of course, Norwegians. Yeah. So, the good trick is to put some folia, yes?
Yeah.
On the rolling mat. Yes, plastfolie.
Yes.
Because the rice will not stick into the mate. So it's much easier. Also, I'm using handske, which is also helping to not stick the rice into your hands. Yeah. Remember that we are using vinegar also for the rice. So if you're using it a lot, it's not good for your skin. With this vinegar. So that's why we are using the handske.
Okay.
And the thing is, we need to put some rice on the nori leaves, and we need to cover it, all of it, on this side. And when we are putting this rice, we need to remember to cover all of the black holes,
Yeah.
because then when we will be rolling it, it will be much easier for us to have the same size of every bite.
Okay.
So that's important, to have the same amount on all over the leaves. Yes, like that. And we're gonna make it a golden tempura, which is uramaki, which ura means other side. So we're doing it on the other side. And thanks to the trick with the plastfolie.
Because you want the rice on the outside, right? So
Yes,
that's,
we want to have a rice outside and ingredients inside.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use some kremust inside, also some avocado.
Avocado, yeah.
Yeah. And the best of the best.
Your famous tempura?
Yes. We can leave some tails outside as a decoration.
Yeah.
And we need to roll it. Actually, it's very important to put the same amount of the ingredients. And to check it out, we'll just clean it. You can see how I start the rolling. See? That this side of the rice, it's almost touching this side of the leaf.
Yeah.
Thanks to this, it will be rolled. So we are just squeezing it another time, and then we need to squeeze it, but not too hard, because the ingredients will go out from the roll.
You don't want to squeeze them out. You want
Yes,
to
it's actually the trick with the sushi is not to squeeze it too much, because then the rice is tough and don't have a nice structure and a nice taste of it.
Yep.
And now we have our roll, as you can see, it's rolled.
Yeah.
The scampi is inside, rice outside with the cremus. Also, I'm using a little bit of cremus on top. As you can see. And it's work like a glue. Also we're
for
gonna,
the salmon.
Yes. Also we're gonna cut some fish for the toppings.
So this is your most famous roll, right? Or
Yes, this is the most popular roll.
Yeah.
But actually, I think in all over the Europe, because it have a different names. In our restaurants, it's called golden tempura. In a lot of places, it's just called ebiten maki or golden maki. So it depends. And now, as you can see, we have a roll with lax and scampi to top end.
Okay, so what's in this roll then?
Another roll will be the Philadelphia maki, and it will be also uramaki with the rice outside and seaweed inside. And inside we're gonna put some lax and avocado, which is...
So uramaki, that's when the rice is on the outside?
Yes, exactly.
So what's the name when it's on the inside of the...
Of the inside, it can be a hosomaki, which is mean like one ingredient thin rolls, and it can be futomaki. Futo mean fat in Japan, so it is this big rolls with a lot of ingredients inside. Now we're gonna use some
Sesame.
wheat ristet sesame. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, we covered whole leaf with the rice, and then ura upside down, up, and now we can use cremus and some avocado, which we have it in here. It's a very soft and good quality avocado.
Do you sell a lot of vegetarian or vegan sushi as well now?
Actually, we're using a lot of fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
We're using this horseradish, gulurot, spirer. So also we are making our own teriyaki gulurot. So we are cooking a gulurot in a teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
So it's spicy, sweet, and very unique. And let's see, we can use this. And this. We have a nice...
You can see that you use a lot of fish in it.
Yes, that's how it is. People need to know what they are paying
for.
So, actually, I like to have a lot of ingredients in my sushi, because then you can really taste it. Yeah. And the most important is actually to get the balance between the fish and the rice.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna put too much rice in it, you will just fill the rice.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And ta-da! We have a roll. It's not ready yet because we need to cut it. But meanwhile,
good.
We will make another roll, which will be futomaki. And it will be futomaki with frited scampi and ogurk and lax.
And futomaki, that's with the rice on the inside.
Yes. The fat maki.
I actually think I learned something from this now.
Futo means fat, so it will be the roll with the different shape and with a lot of ingredients, because for this rolls we didn't use a lot of ingredients inside, but for this we're gonna use a lot.
Okay.
We will use a chili mayonnaise, which is also very popular. We are making it by ourselves.
Okay.
Some sesame flour, also some
puree,
porlog, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's use some crispy salatin and cucumber that we cut it. And now we can put our crispy and nice frited scampi, and let's use a piece of mackerel strolli. Best quality. I love it so much, really. So now, when we have all of the ingredients, it's important to have it in the middle, and it's important to have the same amount of the ingredients all over the leaves, because then if you will be cutting it, it will have the same shape.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
And the trick right now, which I'm using, it's just taking it from this side of the rolling mat. And as you can see, I'm just keeping the ingredients and closing the roll. And then I'm adding a little bit of water, then the nori becoming soft, and it's
kind of like a glue then.
Yes.
It glues it together. Yeah.
And now the roll is ready to cut. About the cutting, the important thing is, as I said, it's good to have some water on the knife, and it must to be a clean and quick cut. You cannot cut it like this. It must to be quick move, because if you will be cutting it like this, the roll will get.
You will push it down. In a way, right?
You will push it down, and then the ingredients can fall apart. And
just let the knife do the job, right? So
but if you have a sharp knife, it's much easier. And frittert scampi maki. You can smell it. Yeah,
that's good.
Combination. Yes, fresh rice and lax. It's doing a job. Also, we will on the black plate, pot. We will put some white maki. So we have we're gonna have a nice color. It's very important to keep this kind of a knife dry, because it's a carbon steel, and if it will stay wet for a longer time, it will get rotten and rust, and it will be.
So how many knives do you have?
Actually, in my collection, I think 60.
60?
Yeah, all the time I'm buying it. I'm buying a lot of used knives, and then I'm restoring it. That's like my technique.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we have also a soya sauce. So we can put it on our fishes. Okay. And the last roll, the futomaki.
Futomaki.
Fat maki. Maki means rolling, actually, in Japan. So always maki, it's the rolls.
Okay.
Yes. And this is a futomaki, so it's like a fat roll.
Yeah.
Because it have a lot of ingredients, as you can see inside.
So you cut it up a little bit smaller pieces.
Yes.
So,
also, we need to remember that it must go into the mouth, so it must be easy to eat it.
Because you're supposed to have everything in your mouth at once, right? You're not supposed to.
Yes,
that's kind of the idea with sushi. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So we can put some radish, some spirer, some gulrot, because meat needs to have some.
This is very good, Andrew. I think
that would be all. The last
we're
thing
there.
is only we will just make a toppings.
on
it with some chili mayo.
Nice.
And some teriyaki sauce. Yes. Ingefär. Wasabi.
Of course. There we go.
Yeah, and some leaf. Okay.
Good.
Party.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Andrew. I think we could probably talked about this for many hours. It's really interesting listening to you.
18 years.
Yeah, 18 years. This is what you learned, 18 years. Okay.
Så håper det smaker.
Takk for det. Håper dere der hjemme har lært mye om sushi. Det har i hvert fall jeg gjort. Tusen takk for at du kom.
Vær så god. It's my pleasure.
Og så håper jeg at dette her smaker vel det kommer.